So we're here with what is arguably the surprise of the show, and that is the Honda Prelude. Now, for those of us who grew up in the 90s, Honda Prelude was one of those street tuners that everybody wanted that was just out of reach, but we were content with our Civics. So here we are back again with the Honda Prelude EV concept. Unfortunately, there's really not much that's known about it, but we imagine that it will be an affordably priced EV. So the first thing that we do know is that it gives off strong Honda Civic vibes. When we first walked by it, I thought this was going to be some sort of electrified format of a Honda Civic, but it is not. It is a Honda Prelude, and makes sense. The front here definitely harkens back to the Honda Prelude in the 90s, which is a good thing, and then just gives a little sort of subtle indication that it is an EV with the blue light here. You've got sort of this ice white metallic here that looks really nice. And if we look at this light bar here, sort of hockey stick right here, and then sort of this nice character as well, giving it a really sort of understated and edgy look. Some other things to note that are very cool about Honda Prelude are these nice sort of carbon fiber treatments as well. So really gives it sort of that sporty appeal. You know, just for anyone who's into sort of the tuning set or just sort of having that slight little touch to your car, that carbon fiber treatment is really nice. This is really giving off some nice sports car vibes here. It's got those very sort of smooth lines and doesn't do anything more than necessary. And then a nice character line across the side here. And then it looks like these tires are 20-inch rubber with the Brembo brakes. So again, if you're feeling nostalgic but are into EVs, the Honda Prelude is something to consider. If we come around the back right here, you can see definitely it gives away, you know, sort of a mix of things here. You wouldn't think Prelude initially. You can see some Honda Civic, but this roof line right here definitely sort of speaks to Audi a bit. There's a carbon fiber treatment here at the top, which is a pretty cool effect. And if we come around to the back, you've got a very sort of simple but cool signature light bar that says Honda, and the lettering is spelled out on Honda, and it just has sort of a very classic sort of sports car feel to it. So very well done here. We've got a nice diffuser integrated into the rear bumper as well. Nice sporty feel with a piano finish along the back. And even though it's got its own sort of unique thing, definitely giving away Porsche vibes, but certainly Prelude buyers are not spending Porsche money. And this is something that's very nice and I think will really appeal to many buyers. Unfortunately, Honda could not give us any information on this vehicle, so we can't tell you what it has and when we will see it available. Imagine that this looks in near production form, so we could see this potentially as a 2025 model. The thing to take note of is that Honda doesn't have anything like it currently. Their only other EV is the Honda Prologue and the Honda E sort of urban sort of EV. So this is a first of its kind on its platform. But it's a good thing for a brand like Honda, who really is sort of looking to breathe some new life into the brand and also state its electrification intentions seriously and clearly. This is the way to do it. It's definitely going to captivate an audience who are interested in cars but want an EV, and many EVs are out of price for many buyers, and so this is the type of car that could get people into an EV and also get people looking at Honda. So this is what we have for the Honda Prelude. Unfortunately, I can't give you more details, but definitely a car to be very excited about, and we'll bring more to you as we get more information on the Honda Prelude.